It is truly a blessing to celebrate a birthday, don't you guys think?
You're watching the Beer Pantry Show.
Surely a what?
A blessing, right? It's a blessing. No matter what age you are, it's a blessing. Some people don't make it past age 1. Some people don't make it past age 10, right?
That's true.
Like the poor little young man across the street a few years ago, right? So, we are celebrating Joe's birthday today. Joe's birthday is on October the 12th. He was born October the 12th, which was Columbus Day. They don't celebrate it like that here no more, right? In America. I think in New York, they still celebrate Columbus Day. But everywhere else, it's Indigenous People Day, okay? Because Columbus pillaged too many people. So nevertheless, Joe was born October the 12th, 1957. So he turned 67 years old. I met Joe 2 months before he was turning 27, back in 1984. So this is our 40th birthday.
Together?
We're spending together.
Wow.
We already spent the 40th when I turned 58 a couple months ago.
Wow, mija.
Mexican people like to say mija, mijo, right? So somebody started that foolishness on TikTok and they go, wow, mija. And Joe caught on to it. It's so old, but he caught on to it. So let's tell them what we're doing for the birthday. Right now, what's he doing is cooking some beef for our lunch. But guys,
Right here.
we're just gonna tell the truth and let you guys know. We're taping this on Monday, October the 14th. So we're not gonna speak in the present anymore. We're gonna speak in the past tense because this is what we did on Saturday, the actual birthday. So normally, Joe likes to go to Red Lobster for his birthday, right? So this year he said, well, Red Lobster is kind of stupid. It's expensive. They don't really have anything on sale anymore. They don't have that all-you-can-eat shrimp, right? Him and my uncle's wife, Kathy, that was their thing. Kathy's birthday is September 15th? 15th, September 15th. Joe is October 12th. And the sale would start at Red Lobster like the beginning of September. So she would say, Joe, I went to Red Lobster. You need to go for your birthday. They have this, and this, right? Sadly, we lost Kathy a couple of years ago. But we've even gone to Utah to celebrate her birthday with her. And then they would take us to eat and they would celebrate Joe and Kathy together because that was their thing. They love doing Red Lobster. So this year Joe say, I don't want to go to Red Lobster. It's stupid. It's expensive. They don't even really give you a lot of food anymore, yada, yada. So I want to go to Norm's. I said, what? Norm's? Norm's used to be the thing, guys. They used to give you a lot of food, right? And they used to be cheap. But now it's a piece of steak like this. Right? Nothing much. And it's super expensive. And it's a lot of older folks. No knock on older folks because we're older folks over here. But it's a lot of older folks that went back to work during the pandemic. And they're slow. They're not like the young kids moving. They're slow. I'm like, when is this food gonna come though? Right? So I'm like, nah. So Jada says, let's go to Boiling World and go eat hot pot. This is something Jada and Joshua love to do. And we've never done it before. So Joe says, I'm game. They were really nervous about me handling it because I really don't like cooking my own food when I go to a restaurant. And then on top of that, it's a lot of Asian stuff that I don't know what has MSG in it. And I was like a nervous wreck, but we went. So we all went into Tahoe together. Jory paid for this, by the way. Jory gave me and Joe money so we could pay for our meals. And Jada and Joshua were supposed to cover their own meals. And I say we're supposed to cover their own meals because at the end of the meal, when it was time to pay, Jada said, Mommy, my friend Mikey, which is her friend Dean's cousin, he gave me his card and he said, pay for the whole meal for your dad.
That was a blessing, folks.
I was almost near tears because we've only known Mikey and Dean a couple of years. And they're such supportive people. This is where that house is, where we've been going to do the music video, the orchard and the ranch house. Their grandmother is the one that owns that place. And Mikey just started his small business. He's an electrician. And he gave Jada his business card and he says, pay for your dad's meal. I'm like, that was so cool. So everything, I can tell you guys, because we don't flex over here about money, okay? That whole stuff came to $169. During the week, I hear it's cheaper to go to Boiling World. But on the weekend, Jada didn't know this because we wanted to go on the birthday. On the weekend, it was $38 a head. So let's talk about Boiling World. Come on over, Joe. Joe's cooking this beef, let it not burn. talk about boiling well. So when we got there, Jada said she's gonna take, well, no, Jada didn't say nothing. Joshua kind of forced Jada to take
Water?
Daddy.
Ice, please.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. We all love to eat out, but unfortunately for some of us, it's not the healthiest option. How would you like to make better than restaurant quality meals at home? With my second cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, you can make Chinese food without all that added MSG. Breads and bagels are a cinch because no appliances are needed. Pizza. It's not delivery, it's the stovetop. These 111 recipes will bring out the inner chef in you. Get a copy today only at www.bearpantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.bearpantryshow.com. That's the only problem when you're taping in the kitchen and Jada's getting ready to go to work. She needs to come through to get stuff, so I had to pause just now. So Joshua forced Jada to take Joe. I say forced because nobody really likes to take Joe up to no buffet thing because Joe always wants to break all the rules, right? Jada took Joe. I waited at the table with Joshua. And I'm like, what are all these things right here? And Joshua goes, that's your stove. I go, we have to cook our own meal. So Joe goes and he gets all the veggies, right?
Right.
And you remember what all veggies were there? There were a bunch of stuff I didn't want.
All kind of different stuff. I don't know.
It was like broccoli, some type of leaves,
All kind of, you know.
some type of greens, whatever. The sauces. I saw sesame seed oil, and I didn't realize that it was oil. It was actually just oil, and I put like like 3 tablespoons in my thing, in my little bowl thing. Then I put some barbecue sauce, and I put something else again in there. 3 things I put. And then I just kind of put a little bit in my pot when it was cooking because I knew that was a lot of oil already, right? So then you bring that back to the table and then you go over to the meat part, right? So they have fish and crab and shrimp. Did you get the crab?
I get the crab, I get the shrimp.
Did you eat the crab? Did you eat the crab?
Yeah.
Okay. You got lobster? Like it was already out the shell?
Oh, yeah, lobster ball.
Lobster balls. I don't even think that's real lobster.
No.
Lobster balls, I didn't get the crab because it was too small. I didn't want to do all that work. I got 2 of the shrimp and they had the head on and everything. And you're supposed to boil all that stuff, but that kind of grossed me out, but I still peeled it and ate it. My dumb behind didn't know that the egg wasn't boiled. And I think it was quail egg. And I cracked it thinking it was boiled egg that I'm going to put in my thing. And Jada says, you have to boil that too. Well, I'm not going to boil that egg in with my food. My mom used to tell us that egg has to pass out the chicken butt. You have to wash that.
Wash it first.
My mom didn't even put egg to boil with her potatoes for potato salad. So they had a lot of thinly sliced meat. I can see how they can get away with this because the meat is very thin. You can see the sun and the moon through it, okay? And we didn't know what the meats were after we ordered them. They all look the same to me. So we just kind of throw them in there and cook them. I put a lot of noodles, too much noodles in my bowl for, you know, me being on my diet. But I was hungry because we kind of fasted all day. We only had fruit that day, right? I think half a cup of cereal and half a cup of milk and then a serving of fruit. That's all we had that day. And so we didn't eat nothing after that because we ate a lot. We didn't get to the 3rd course. We only could get through the 2 courses. It's 3 courses of meat that they bring. And they bring meat for each person and there's 4 at our table, right? So I really liked the broth that I had. I got the beef broth. The kids got like some type of pork broth. But I really feel like we can make this ourselves. When like Joe's cooking this meat, we'll get some bone and beef next and we'll boil it and make some broth and we'll have our beef broth ready one day. Yeah. And then we'll just get everything we want to put in it and we'll get our electric stove. We'll do it on electric stove. And we'll do our own boiling world. Would you guys like to see that? Yeah, then we'll do like a mukbang with it.
Right. I mean, it was a different experience.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know that it's something that we'd do again. Or maybe like for next year's birthday or something.
Maybe, but not right now. It's not something I'm crazy about, but this was okay.
Yeah, so Jada was the one that took me to the counter to teach me the ropes. So you kind of need somebody to teach you the ropes, right? It was nice. The atmosphere was nice. The food tasted good. And even though there was a lot of options that I didn't want, I still found enough options to make me happy. And if I still had to pay my own money, I would have still been happy, right? I always assess things like that. If I had to pay my own money for this, would I still do this? I probably would, but not on the weekend. Not no $38 when it's cheaper during the week, right?
Well, we never know, right?
Yeah, but we had to go on your birthday though. I don't regret that, right? So then the monies that we all gave Joe and the money that Jory gave me to buy to pay for our meal, Joe, let me tell you how Joe operates. When I get birthday money, let the pot simmer down. I'm letting the pot simmer down a bit. When I get birthday money, I hold on to it for dear life because I don't know when I'm going to see money again. And unfortunately, this year I had to use my birthday money to pay towards the fridge. Joe used all his money from selling fruit bowls to pay towards the fridge. So he got his birthday, you know, 25 here, 20 there. I gave him money that I saved from July, August, September. It's trying to get burned. And he put all his money together and he ran to Best Buy. We did a live that day. I think I took it down and because I didn't want nobody to know where we were going, right? He ran to Best Buy and he bought himself a gift. Joe, where's the gift? Joe, where's the gift?
On the tape, on the...
Okay, I see it. I'm coming, guys.
It's something I want a long time. And I just keep putting it off. And maybe what am I going to do with that?
Well, I have things I wanted a long time too. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. He bought himself an iPad. This is a 9th generation, so it's older because they have 10th generation out already. But it was $100 more for that. And the guy was like, you're going to have support from Apple for 5 years. With this, you're only going to have support for 1 year. And Joe goes, I just want to watch YouTube videos and scroll Facebook. That's all I want to do. He's not even going to check his email. He's not going to check the banking, check his Cash App. Everything's on his phone. He's not even hook up his hearing aids to this. He's going to hook up his Bluetooth headphones, right? So he just bought a case. He bought a case for what? $15 for the case? $16.99. And so it's protected now. And everybody is accusing me. I don't like being falsely accused. They're all accusing me that I'm going to take this away from him and he will not get any use out of it.
They're not accusing you. They're saying they're stating the facts.
I won't. I won't. Even if you lend it to me, I won't borrow it.
Oh, okay. Wait for the next couple of hours.
Not hours, months. I'm going to go months.
Pretty soon I can't find it.
No, but seriously, I'm not gonna take it from him. All fun and joking aside, I've never wanted an iPad. I don't see any use of it because I have a Mac, right? And this is just a little bit smaller than my Mac. So I've never personally wanted an iPad because you won't be able to use this away from home, right? So I do everything on my phone. No, because it's Wi-Fi. You would have to pay for data. $30-something or $40-something a month to get only a little bit of gigs.
You use it just like your phone.
No, like if you went to somebody's house and you logged onto their Wi-Fi. Yeah, so this is fun for him. He can sit on the recliner, watch his shows that he watches on YouTube, and I'm really happy that he has it, guys. I'm really happy that it was on sale. It was $199. It's normally like $2-something, right, for this older one. So he's got a nice birthday gift. Right?
Yes.
I think you deserve it.
I love it, folks. I love it.
I really think he deserves it because Joe has sacrificed so much for this family from the day I've met him. He's worked so hard and he retired early and he still hasn't stopped working because he does everything behind the scenes to make this show a success and trying to do his own show. So I'm hoping that I can learn to edit on iMovie on this because it looks a little bit different than what I have on my computer, and I suppose it's because I'm using an older, what do you call the thing?
Version?
No, what do you call the thing, Joe? The browser, right? Not browser, operating system. I'm using an older operating system on my Mac right now, and it keeps telling me to update to the new one, and I'm not doing it yet because I know it's going to change iMovie and I'm going to have to relearn a lot of stuff, but I'm thinking that's why it looks different on this, right? But I'll learn how to use that and I'll train him how to edit on iMovie so he can start pumping out more videos at his own channel. Because that's the problem. It's not that he's not recording videos. It's not that he doesn't have ideas for videos. It's that I can't edit everything for him and edit everything for me. And I'm saying if you want to do YouTube, you're going to have to learn to edit. I tell that to everybody, young and old, right? Yeah. So next video, I think what I'm going to do is show you guys what we've been eating on our little eating plan. So I think we're 3 weeks in. I think today makes 3 weeks. And remember, it's Halloween that I have to get on the scale. I don't think I'm losing nothing. But I don't feel bad because I'm not cheating. Even that day when we went to Boiling World, I think that day's total of calories probably came to 1,800 calories for the both of us. So that's well above the 1,200 that I've been eating every day. But I feel like sometimes your body needs that shock too. You know, I've been doing 1,200 calories for 3 weeks, and then I shocked it with 1,800. I know I'm back down to 1200 ever since Sunday. 1200. All right. So I'm gonna go get some vegetables so we could have stir fry or something with this, and I don't know if we're gonna do rice. Is that what we're gonna do?
It's up to you.
All right, guys. So I just wanted to share Joe's birthday outing with you guys.
It was a lot of fun, folks. Yeah.
You left me hanging. I thought he was gonna talk some more. Sometimes I overtalk him, because then he continues talking, and sometimes I stay quiet. So he said it was a lot of fun. Go ahead.
I said a lot of fun is a different experience because the first time I ever ate that kind of food like that. I mean, I ate Asian foods and stuff before, but not that kind of way.
Everything's boiling in front of you.
Right.
It was hot.
It was hot. I started sweating, and I got to take my hat off. And my head started shining.
His brains are gonna explode in Josh's mouth.
They don't have brains, they have nervous systems.
His nervous system's gonna explode in Josh's mouth.
Where you go? Sink this little guy. Feels like octopus. Throw up on your battery.
Let me show you.
And I made strawberry ice cream for you.
Okay, enjoy.
What did you get, Josh?
Chocolate. You gotta remember that for the weekends, Jay.
Huh?
Pricing.
This is the Beth Country Show.
What can you do this for?
Oh, Smalley, small. Where's my phone? Let me put my phone. Joe, open up the flap. Joe, open the flap.
Oh.
Wow.